Hello students, today we'll study the first chapter of chemistry from standard 10, that is chemical reaction and equation. So before going to chemical reaction we should know what is chemical change. So we know that changes are two types. One is physical change and second is chemical change. So in chemical change, new substances with new chemical properties are formed. New substances with new chemical properties. So if we see different changes which takes place around us, some changes, new substances are being formed. Like if you burn paper, we'll get ash, and the property is different totally from that of the paper. When we digest, the new substances are being formed from the nutrients what we take in. When the iron gets roasted, the new substance, that is rust, being formed. So these are some of the examples of chemical changes. So if you wonder why chemical change actually take place, we'll see that there is interaction of atoms between the substances. Among the substances, there are interaction of the atoms. We know that all matters are made up of small particles, that is called atoms. And atoms take part in a chemical reaction. So when different substances combine or when there is interaction of atoms, then there is chemical reaction takes place. And these chemical reactions bring about the chemical changes. So let us discuss some of the chemical changes which are in your book. The first is the burning of magnesium ribbon. So you know magnesium is a metal, so it is in the form of a ribbon. So when you burn it, so it burns with a white dazzling flame. Like in your Diwali, when you use the crackers, so it burns with a dazzling flame. So like that, the magnesium ribbon will burn with a white dazzling flame. And there will be production of a white powdery mass. You will get some white powdery mass after its burning. So the white powdery mass is different from that of the magnesium. So if you write it in the equation form, you will get that magnesium, it bonds, means that is reaction with oxygen. You will get the white powdery mass, that is magnesium oxide. And with that, you will get some heat and light. So as in this case, a new substance, that is magnesium oxide, is produced. So it is a chemical change. So before burning magnesium ribbon, actually you have to clean it with sandpaper. So why you will clean it in the sandpaper with the sandpaper? Because when magnesium ribbon is exposed to air for a long period of time, its surface is covered with a protective layer of magnesium oxide, which prevents the burning of magnesium. So that's why for its easy burning, we have to clean it with sandpaper. Then another example, you take some zinc granules. Zinc is also a metal. You take some zinc granules in a test tube and add few drops of dilute sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid to it. So you will find that there is formation of some bubbles. So if there is formation of bubbles, that means some gases are released. And if you test the gas by bringing a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube, the gas will burn with a pop sound. And from this experiment, we can know that the gas is hydrogen gas. So if a gas burns with a pop sound, that means the gas is hydrogen gas. So if you write this equation in word form, you will write zinc plus dilute hydrochloric acid it will give zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. So as in this example, the new substances like zinc chloride and hydrogen gas are produced from zinc and dilute hydrochloric acid. So new substances are being produced. So it is also a chemical change and it takes place due to a chemical reaction. If you toss the test tube in which the reaction has been taken place, you will find the test tube will get hotter. That means some heat is being released in this type of reaction. So another reaction, if you take lead nitrate powder, lead nitrate solution and add it with potassium iodide solution. We'll get a yellow precipitate of lead iodide. So there will be a yellow precipitate, that is lead iodide, and potassium nitrate solution will be obtained. So here the lead nitrate is a yellow precipitate. Precipitate means an insoluble solid substance which will present in a solution, that is called precipitate. So the next question comes, how can you determine if a chemical reaction has taken place? So there are some changes. By looking at this, we can determine that a chemical reaction has taken place. So first is change in state. In some chemical reaction, there is change in state of the substances take place. Like if you take the example like hydrogen gas, when combines with oxygen gas, then water is produced, which is liquid. So here the gaseous state has been changed to the liquid state. So this is the example where the state of change of the substances has been taken place. The second is change in color. Change in color. Earlier also we have discussed the reaction of lead nitrate solution with potassium iodide solution. The lead nitrate solution, it is colorless, and potassium iodide solution is colorless. When you add these two, you will get a yellow color precipitate of lead iodide. So that is the change in color. Next, evolution of gas. In some chemical reactions, evolution of gas takes place. Like we have discussed the reaction of zinc with hydrochloric acid. So there will be release of the gas like hydrogen gas. Then change in temperature. In some changes, the temperature will rise, and some changes the temperature will fall. The reaction in which the temperature rises, that is called exothermic reaction, because in these reactions the heat will be released. The reaction in which the temperature falls, that is called endothermic reaction. So accordingly, there are two types of reaction, that is exothermic reaction and endothermic reaction. Then in some cases, there is formation of precipitate. Formation of precipitate. Precipitate we have discussed. An insoluble solid substance in a solution, that is called precipitate. So these are some of the changes which may take place in a chemical reaction. So in the next class, we will discuss what is chemical equation. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you again.